Hi guys, it's Daniel. Got my geeky glasses on today because I've been on the Xbox a lot playing Batman Arkham Origins. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Apart from a few problems which I have found. Now I did kind of make an assumption that this game would be a little bit less good than the other two Batman Arkham games, just because it looked like it had been rushed quite a lot. It shouldn't have been a prequel. And I think what they might be doing is spending the next 2 years and already have started working on a fantastic finale to the Batman Arkham series, which would be really cool. But I don't know if that's going to be the case. That's just what I think might happen. So my first impressions are unfortunately pretty bad. But they're worse than I thought it would be, just because I didn't expect the game to be non-functional. Yeah, bugs, glitches, navigation, camera issues, stupid AI. It's horrible. It's a complete mess. It's not just going to affect your judgment of the game, but it's also going to affect the gameplay itself. Some of these glitches are so serious that you will not be able to complete general missions just because it's impossible to get past them. There is actually something I heard about one of the side missions, which are like these Riddler challenges where you have to sequence some of the Riddler traps around the city so you can get your Batwing to land there. Yeah, that one of them is completely inaccessible because it's kind of, shall we say, blocked by this really annoying glitch, which lots of people have found, specifically on the PC version, where you have to get it, you have to glide into like a building and smash through the window and sequence this thing, and then you have to make your way back out, but it's impossible to get back out. Because Batman can't, climb up for whatever reason in this building. So it's completely broken. Very, very, very poor. So that's... I know people have found a way around that, but it's like by using bugs to get to this sequencer without getting trapped, which is just completely ridiculous. Why would you have to do that? It's stupid. So clearly this game has been through no Q&A testing, which is just unacceptable. Game developers should know better, so off to a very bad start. The gameplay itself is very fun. Combat is fantastic. Predator mode also really, really good. I guarantee you will enjoy some of the new features. There aren't many new features, but there are a few new gadgets which are cool. Most of them, I have to say, are kind of based off ones that you got in Batman Arkham City, but are just there so you can use them in a similar way, but in a way that makes sense in that, you know, you didn't have them at the start of Batman Arkham Asylum. But it all seems to work really well. There's a lot of really cool puzzle solving. I wanted to play a lot of online multiplayer, but I don't think enough people are playing online multiplayer at the moment, because me and Chris waited on the servers for about 20 minutes to try and get on, and we only found 2 people, which isn't the worst I've ever seen, but it's still pretty bad, and there's no way that you can have like a smaller amount of people doing like a friendly match. You have to have 8 people, you know, you can't have more or less, it has to be 8 people, which is, you know, up to a point it's understandable, but it's still not very good. So yeah, multiplayer, can't really get on that. Boss battles as well. Now that's the only part of the gameplay which I've found just completely, laughably rubbish. They are a complete joke. As you saw at the start of this video, like that introduction, that boss battle was against the Electrocutioner, and it was, I don't know if I was like supposed to play it in a different way, but clearly, you know, stun him, 2 hits, he's down. Genuinely 2 hits is enough to take down a boss, and then a few other guys come in that, you know, you've been playing against for the whole game, which is just really, really poor. You know, like I thought this game would be really good, but it didn't know. Well, specifically very good at the boss battles, which is what we remember from Batman Arkham City. Does no one remember the boss battle against Mr. Freeze? Because there's nothing like that in here, or anything about anything against Solomon Grundy. No, nothing like that. The Deathstroke boss battle is just boring, extremely repetitive, and the Copperhead one is extraordinarily annoying because of camera issues, which means that when you're trying to find out what you're supposed to punch, or when you're trying to see anything from like this view above him, the camera keeps on rotating, or you can't see anything because of the stupid layout of the map, which just proves more and more that this game has not gone through any QA testing whatsoever. I did like the story though. Well, I haven't completed it yet. I'm about 6 hours through. So far the story is fantastic. I think it's a very basic idea. It's very cheesy, and it starts off very unimpressive, but it ends up having lots of these fantastic twists, which you will absolutely love. The Joker plays this great, huge part in the story. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but you're gonna love some of the twists, and I'm just over halfway through myself, so yeah, I'm really enjoying the story. The side missions are fantastic. I've only played a few, but I played the one against the Mad Hatter, and that was just amazing. And that was like in Batman Arkham Asylum, if anyone remembers playing the missions against Scarecrow, where you went into like the side-scrolling mode and you had to hide behind cover while, you know, Scarecrow was trying to find you. That was really fun, and they brought that gameplay back with the Mad Hatter side missions, so that's just really, really fun. And that's about it, really. I mean, I don't have much to talk about. I am working on a full review. These are just my first impressions, so, you know, my impressions could change at any point. But yeah, I'm probably gonna release the full review in a few days. And that's it, so thank you very much for watching. Teleportation safe.